Hello, 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 my water signs. This is going to be for my Pisces, my Cancers, and my Scorpios, okay? So, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, this is going to be a reading for you in regards to what is your next best move and what's the best way to get started. And we will also look at what you can look forward to by making this move, okay? So, anything could come out. Let's see what it is. Take what resonates, leave the rest for anyone else who may resonate with it. You may have, one of these placements in your chart, so you may find something in here for you. All right, and if you do, hit the like button. Make sure that if you're not subscribed, you do subscribe. Comment down below. Hit me up if you need a reading. Let's do this. Okay? I appreciate you guys being here with me today. The ancestors, the guardians, the guides are here. All right, they are with us, our higher selves in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever around and with us, yes, and within us. All right, so let's get started. I think this is like hematite. I feel a need to show you this. Maybe if you have hematite, sorry, if you have hematite, it is really good for you at this time to probably get it. Okay, so hematite. I don't know. They told me to show you that. So I'm showing you. Alright, but let's get going. Let's get this party started. Oh, you got a lot of cards here. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I don't need that many. That was way too many. Let's get this going for the water signs. Saturn, structure. Ooh. So whatever it is that you're doing is keeping structure, creating structure. You could be removing yourself out of one structure and going into another, like a lesson learned and moving on to something else. But this is about something being set a certain way. I'm hearing with Saturn, like there's rules and regulations to things. You can't just overstep the boundary. You can't, do more than you're capable of, because if you do, then it's like, can you really maintain it? Something about that. All right, Midhaven Pentacle is at the bottom. So this is about some sort of success. That's really good. Okay, Saturn, though, is in the building, and I believe Saturn is retrograde. You don't got to believe me about that, but because I'm not really, I don't know all the planetary placements right now, but I believe Saturn is in retrograde. And when Saturn is in retrograde, for you right now, my water signs is giving me this energy of giving you a little bit of like a window to see something, like where you need to tune up, where you need to fix something. That's what this like Saturn energy is showing you, right? Some type of reinforcements maybe to keep the structure tight, to keep things solid, right? For the foundation to be strong. All right. Let's see. So for the water signs, my Pisces, my Scorpios, and my Cancers, what is your next best move? Let's see. We're going to get clarity on all this, okay? So it says impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. Okay, so Saturn is a structure that you must, like I said, follow the rules and regulations in order to be successful. Once you start to because this here is like this little squirrel is looking at this wall, like how I'm supposed to climb over this wall, right? There may be something on the other side of that you think that you want, right? Or it could be something where you do need to get to that side, but you need to redirect your way of how you're getting there. So your next best move is to redirect yourself. You need to be redirected. Okay. The impasse. So what's the best way to get started here? So it says mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. So your next best move is for you to tap into your own skill set. All right. A lot of feminine energy here too, I'm seeing. A wisdom or secret knowledge or something like that. Like you have some sort of information that is like you can dig into your tool bag and pull it out and use it, I'm seeing here. So your energy, you need to, I see what this is. So the Saturn energy is like almost like the wall that's here, right? It's this energy of this stone wall that seems impossible to get past or hard to get past or something like that, right? Maybe you felt like you made some sort of wrong turn and you now it's like, well, how do I get out of this situation? How do I get away from this situation? Right? And this mystic healer, I feel like you need to kind of, it's a calming energy actually, so that you can see things clearly. So you need to, this is why it's telling you to redirect your energy. May be very frustrated at this time, or very upset or something, feeling like a little bit of confusion or distraught, or feeling blinded by something. All right, let me get one more card here. The last card will be hello salt and sweet with Siri. I like that name, it's interesting. But what can my water signs look forward to by making this move? By this move here. So cleansing waters, you're okay. Yeah, there's too much going on in your energy, my water signs. There's too much murky waters here with the mystic healer. This is like that energy again, you can be going to a healer, but I'm getting something here about like unraveling the truth, unraveling secrets here. So that's the best way to get started. It's like get to the bottom of something, get to the core of something. This cleansing water, she's sitting here relaxing and she's feeling real good about herself. She feels purified. She feels, it says purification activates vibrant life forces. So you need to cleanse your energy. This structure here with Saturn, all right, there's rules and regulations. And if you're not following them, things start to, you start to kind of go off the path that you were supposed to be going on here. And this is where that impasse comes, right? It's like you kind of went the opposite direction in some way, right? You made a left turn when you were supposed to make a right turn. Not to like kind of, it happens. We make options. We make choices of the options that we have. And sometimes we have to see that when we make certain options, make certain choices, or pick certain options is what I want to say, doing certain things, it will create things that look like obstacles for us, right? Rejuvenating rain is at the bottom, so definitely cleansing out, doing some sort of spiritual cleanse is very helpful at this time. Yeah. All right. Let's see, my water signs. What is going on with your energy? What is the next best move for the Pisces, the Cancers, and the Scorpios? Here we go. Wow. Okay, the Ace of Cups is here. Definitely you, my water signs. Your energy is very powerful with the Ace of Cups, right? Your cup is filled here, is overflowing here. But with the redirection, it feels like you have... okay. Let me see what this is. Yeah. The Six of Swords. So it's like you have overstayed or overdone something, I want to say. Right? Like you've stayed too long in something and now it's time to move. It's time to redirect yourself. It's time to take a moment and see actually where you are. Like take a moment, stop. That's your next best move, instead of just kind of trying to barrel forward through something even. Because it's like you're not supposed to be in this area. Right? This is something where you wasn't, maybe that's how you feel. Like I wasn't supposed to be here. This wasn't supposed to happen. Now, how do I get back to what was supposed to happen? The Ace of Cups with the Six of Swords. Let me get a few more. Thank you. We have the Four of Pentacles. Look, sitting down, right? I feel like there was a level of comfort here. Impasse, yeah. Sometimes the window of opportunity opens and we don't go through it. That doorway opens for us and we don't go through it, and then it just like when we realize that was what we were supposed to do, or I'm seeing a lot here, so I'm trying to like sort through it, guys. Okay, bear with me here. But this Four of Pentacles is giving something that's very stationary, very something that's, it's not really moving as far as it wants to, right? It's like not really willing. You're like, I'm moving, but almost with all my stuff, right? It's like with a heavy amount of luggage. I don't want to say a heavy heart necessarily. Somebody's calling me. All right, let me get another card here for the next best move for my water sign. Your energy is very interesting today, because it's like the King of Pentacles. So something could be becoming more harder to attain because, again, of where you are. And this is, again, I'm going to say you need to redirect yourself. Okay, the Six of Swords is here. This is the redirection of your actual physical environment, of your thoughts, of your feelings, of, leaving stuff behind, right? Again, this energy of the luggage. That's why I said that, because she's on this boat. She's with her child here. This person is carrying her over to the other side of something, out of harm's way. But then you need to have an energy of openness here, right? You need to have an energy of lightness, being very light. This King of Pentacles is here. Somebody who feels very comfortable. They have their stuff very stationary. Something is very stationary. I don't know what this is. So there's movement that is needed. Like you have the thought already to do something, but the action to do that, the first step hasn't been taken, or the next step, I want to say, hasn't been taken because of a level of comfort. So your next best move is to get up out of a comfort zone. It's getting harder to get what you want from a particular place. Like at one point it may have fulfilled you, but now it's like you're not getting the same level, like there's a level of stagnancy here. Okay, so you have to get out of that stagnant energy by, okay, they said take that one. The Two of Cups, that's that comfortability, right? I feel like there's a joining of forces here, though. There is an energy of the Devil and the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in because the Two of Cups is what fell out, but there's definitely a partnership here that is actually in a way no good for you, right? There's partnerships, there's commitments that you have to things that are keeping you stagnant and not getting what you actually want because of care, because of comfortability, because of something like that. So that's why the next best move, I'm gonna say it again, is for you to make the plans that you have like in reality. Like, don't be afraid here. They need you to not be afraid, because I feel like you feel comfortable because you know something. And when you know something and you do it all the time, when change comes, when the opportunity, that window opens up, you may get a little hesitant. This unknown energy with the Mystic Healer. Okay? Alright, so for my water signs, what is the best way for them to get started here to get up and redirect this energy? Because I feel like you really had to focus somewhere. You really had to focus somewhere. You have the Two of Swords. Alright, and I don't know, this energy here gives me like the same they have on the white dress. She doesn't have swords in her hand here, but her hands are out and open. And this hands, the card here, the hands are crossed with the swords in it, right? So there is a opening up to the unknown. You're not going to know what's next. You're not going to know how it's supposed to happen. But I also see here, this is also reflecting before taking action. So the best way to get started again is to you know what it is you're feeling. You know what it is that you're seeing, but it's like really making sense of it. Like what happened? How did I get to this point where I couldn't move forward, right? Where I felt blocked, where I felt like whatever, you made a wrong move. And I don't really feel like you made a wrong move. It was something, you had to go through, but it's like maybe while you were going in this, while you were doing something here in the past, you had again, a level of comfort that kind of blindsided you. That it's like, if it's okay, it's nothing's too crazy, but then until it is crazy, right? Here we go. The sun is out, little baby. Little baby is here. With the Page of Swords. Information. So there's a lot of information here. Two of Swords with the Page of Swords and the sun. That is information coming out in the open. Some type of honest conversation here that needs to happen with yourself or with someone else here. That's going to help things to open up. Right? I feel like there's more information here. Like you haven't asked the right questions. So the first step is to ask the right questions to get the right answers. Right? Saying the right thing, being very mindful of your tone, your speech, right? To get your point across on something, right? Or to make something happen, to open up something. It's like trying to find the sun here on a cloudy day. Trying to find something. I'm seeing like a flashlight. Somebody looking for something maybe. But it's like some sort of spotlight on the truth. Some type of spotlight on... Like the page, I'm also getting here. I'm getting a lot for you guys. It's so crazy. So with the Page of Swords here, I'm getting something that like you start to pick up on something here. With that Two of Swords, like you're picking up on something, and it's not something you can ignore. So your next step is to definitely like put focus into it. Like don't ignore it. This is not something to ignore. The Ten of Pentacles, yeah, that window of opportunity. This Ten of Pentacles is like, again, something is stationary. What is this stationary thing? And because it's like from sitting to stationary, sitting to movement, from stagnant. I really don't want to say stagnancy, but it's like movement, more movement with the Eight of Wands here. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles and Eight of Wands, things are going to start to pick up here once you start to notice this, once you start to question something, once you start to, maybe even you want to write a letter or something, you want to sign up for something. It's like, do it right now. Guess the first step, just do it so it can start to pick up pace, because that's what's needed to happen. Like you wasn't doing something because of whatever, right? I don't care what it was that you didn't do it, but now that you're realizing, wait a minute, this is what I need to do, that's the first step. This is like a coincidence type of thing. Like something happens and you're like, wait a minute, right? And it starts to really, and that redirects your energy too. That redirects your focus on something. When you start to pick up things, when you start to notice the little nuances, when you start to notice the little patterns in something. Because structure, again, there's patterns to make the structure fit how it is. You see how the rings are? They're everywhere. They're up, they're down, they're around. You know, they're not in one position. All right, so what do they have to look forward here? You have the Hierophant, following orders, I just heard. You need to cleanse. With the cleansing waters and the Hierophant, you need to do some spiritual, maybe do an offering of some sort. Here you have the Six of Pentacles, all right? Some type of offering to, excuse me, you're going to receive, because this is what it is you have to look forward to by, you know, doing this, by taking this step, by moving out of the comfortability level, the comfort zone, is you are making some type of offering into something that is actually very important for your journey, right? This is something that needs to be done to start to bring in the new energy. This scale that this person is holding, it can be all over the place. It can be up, it can be down, it can be even, all right? And with that impasse, if something wasn't balanced, something wasn't even, right? Something wasn't making sense because it wasn't the right area. You weren't in the right zone. Like I'm thinking about that, you getting on a plane and you get into the airport, but you're not in the right zone. You were supposed to be in zone D, right? But you in zone A. And you're looking and you're like, nothing looks familiar here because it's not where you're supposed to be. It's not where that flight is going to be to take you off. Take off for you, right? For you to go. Here we go. What we got? Ooh, the Queen of Swords with the King of Cups. Okay, this is a very, I'm hearing, interesting relationship, but it's one that is meant to teach. The King of Cups teaches the Queen of Swords how to be more open and you know, emotionally intelligent, right? And this Queen of Swords shows the King of Cups how to be more, you know, execute things better instead of being overly emotional, right? So it's like an even balance here with the mind and the heart. There's balance here, and there's an interesting workings, because even our mind and our heart, they don't always work together, but when they do, it's like a very perfect blend, right? Things happen like that because it's in what's the word I'm looking for? In unison. It's in, you know, it's on the same note. This is taking charge with the Hierophant, and that's the Six of Coins. Interesting enough, the two sides of that is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups. All right, you have to be Like by you doing this also here, listen to me when I say this. You have this Ace of Wands here at the bottom. All right, this is definitely opening up like the window again. This is you. The window is not there. It's not closed. I always say this because what's for us won't ever leave us. But we just got to realize when we're not on that path no more, right? When we've done something that has taken us off the beaten path of where we were supposed to be going. Now our path may be off the beaten path, but we can get even more off the beaten path if you understand what I'm saying, right? So this cleansing water here, you need to be very emotionally sound at this time and clear, right? Not have fog, not have any hang up and hookups about like the fact that you even have to now redirect and do this. Like it's okay because again, you're just getting back to where you're meant to be. You have the Seven of Wands here. And this, again, the heart and the mind being at odds, but still creating something here out of like from turbulent waters to calmer waters. Alright, that's what I'm seeing here. You have the Six of Wands now at the bottom with the Seven of Wands. This is very good energy here. I'm getting actually with this card. There's going to be times where you have to fight yourself. You have to fight against others. And when I say fight, I mean like not go back to fall backwards, right? Not to allow yourself to fall backwards. There's going to be times you have to really push that much harder, but it's okay. This is actually part of the work, right? When you're in this impasse, you don't feel like anything is moving. You don't feel like anything is happening, okay? But with this cleansing water, it starts to rush over you. You are actually not forcing. The water is just doing what it's supposed to do all around you. You're able to relax and receive and actually be more prepared for what it is that you have going on. All right, so take time to really rest yourself here too. That's part of all of this. You can't get, when I say rest, to heal, to, you know, when you snap up out of your whatever, you're like, okay, that, like I said, when you start to notice what is taking you off your path, what is not making not making the rules and regulations, not meeting that standard in that way, right? Because again, when you follow what you're supposed to do, you get what you're supposed to get. No questions asked. Okay. Okay, let me see. What else am I getting for you guys? All right, let me get some of these for my water signs. All right, for the next best move. Ooh, all right, y'all doing a lot. Calm down, calm down. There we go. Behold beauty. It says when you insist that the world is hostile and others are... Sorry. Let me slow that down. When you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemy, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways. Okay? So if you see something as beautiful, it will be beautiful, right? You'll get that energy back. That's what I'm seeing, right? It's like, even if you had a negative experience with something, find the beauty of why it happened, why you had to go through that. It's okay. Because if you feel like, oh my God, everybody's out to get me now, or something was trying to make me fail. If you fall down that type of trap, then what does that serve you? Because again, like the card says, it will be so. Don't fulfill that prophecy in that way. Like, come on now, my water signs. Come on. A new chapter. And whatever, oh no, this is too many. Okay, so you have a new chapter. When things seem to be falling apart, be aware that things may be coming together in new ways to suit the next phase of your life even better. These two cards go together very well because you could stay stuck in the energy of like, again, oh my God, I'm here, I'm there, I don't like it, whatever. Just a negative mindset or not accepting something for what it truly is so that you can get what you're truly meant for. Okay? So, and then at the bottom is the key. Okay, you have the key to unlocking yourself and your adventure and your next moves. You are the key. So your next best move is to understand that you are the key. Nobody can open that door for you. That window of opportunity for you hasn't missed you, but have you taken out that key to unlock the dang on opportunity? You get what I'm saying, my water signs? And I have a lot of water in my chart, so I understand this, my dear. It says all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Don't underestimate the little joys. So again, this is about how you do something, all right? And how you move forward out of something. All right. So the new chapter is unlocked with you. You have the key. Unlock the door. Let's get this messages. Let's get these messages for my water signs. Let me just get a few and then we'll look at them, okay? If you're here and you're feeling this message, hit that like button. Subscribe, please. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. Comment down below. And hello, Jasmine Jupiter Juice. I love that name, Jasmine Jupiter Juice. I'm a Jupiter baby myself, so I like that. New home, yes. Hot springs today. I wish I can go to the hot springs. That is awesome. All right. Anything else? All right. Capricorn. Ooh, wow. Okay. Capricorn energy just, it was the last card. Some fell on the floor, but I ain't gonna worry about those right now. Okay, we got Capricorn. All right. And what was that first card that fell out? Saturn, which is Capricorn's planet. Okay, so that's important here. Very important. Capricorn is about that hard work, right? Being diligent with something. That's actually your opposite sign, Cancer. Oh, sorry. I'm not doing a Cancer reading. I'm doing a water sign reading, but that is Cancer's opposite sign. It's Capricorn. So, self-care. Okay, do the work to make sure you feel good, you smell good, you're doing good, your mindset, you know, you're not mentally fogged, you're not emotionally fogged, anything like that. All right, the wisdom is yours to obtain, and it's all around you. So number 9, wisdom. Some type of cycle here could be closing out, because again, that energy of you noticing something, right? That's the aha moment. Some type of aha moment. We have a new job, so maybe you're trying to look for a new job. It should be coming very soon, okay? Or maybe this is just a transition moment, right? This is where that impasse, where you find yourself in an impasse, where you got to get a new job or you got to do something new. You can't stick in the old ways anymore. You have chosen. So you've been chosen to actually go through this process right now with Saturn. Saturn said, hey, Cancer, hey, Pisces, hey, Scorpio, y'all up next. Let's do this. All right, so the twin flame energy is here. Soulmate energy, your people that put a spark in you is what you need to be around. People that really, like, you can put a spark in them, they can put a spark in you, right? It's an even exchange of energy. So it says peace, zen, and calm. I feel like my music got so loud. All right, that cleansing waters is here. So you don't need to be in the energy of chaos right now. You need to be in an energy that is more structured, my water signs, right? Where there's not, everything is not here, there, and everywhere. Where you know what's happening. You have a sense of it. Even if things change, you can still, I'm hearing rebound, right? You don't feel like there's no access to something or whatever, but rocky road. All right, the rocky road is coming to an end with it says decision. It's by the decisions that you make. You can make the decision for that road. And look, dedication. I knew I saw it. So your decisions right now need to be focused on dedicating yourself to the process of getting out of the hardship, getting off of the rocky road, getting away from the impasse. Okay, your foundations, again, the structure is here. Okay, your family structure, your job, career structure, your friend structure, your social structure. Everything is important at this time. Okay, you have tears of joy. So you're going to be crying happy tears real soon. All right, going to get some really good news about something. Okay, something with a bad deal. You may be, what's that term? Like missing the bullet. Like you didn't get as hurt in something, or as something didn't hurt as much. All right, if it's a bad deal, it's a bad deal. If it's not meant for me, it's not meant for me. So just smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come out. Little Duval energy is coming out here, Gemini, the heart chakra. I ain't mean to call y'all a bitch, called water signs. It's just how the song go. But the heart chakra, right? And I'm sitting here laughing and giggling with y'all, because why? At the end of the day, we're going to laugh at this. This is just another, it's just what happens. This is a part of life. It's a part of the game. It's a part of whatever, right? There's always more. You're not going to get stuck here. All right, my water signs. This is the message, though. I hope it resonated with somebody out there. And if it did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit me up, email me. I don't care. I'll be back with more, though, okay? I love you guys. Bye.